I've been hearing a lot about Trippie Redd album. So he was supposed to drop an album called Live, Love, Laugh, Die, but apparently he scrapped that album, and he got a new album coming out called Judge Me Now. So that's what I've been waiting on, man. You know, Trippie Redd is my favorite artist, and I've been waiting for music for about a year now. And it's about time for us to get some new music. You know what I'm saying? We need some new Trippie. It looked like somebody dropped a video called Trippie Redd has another hit on the way. So it's only right that we react to it real quick, y'all.
Trippie Redd has an album that is almost completed for us, and we need to look at some of his singles and snippets. And also we got some info about how Trippie has another hit on the way, so we have a ton to talk about in this video. Like, comment, and subscribe to both of my channels. I have a Discord, join that, and also Twitch. Make sure to follow me there. Let's jump into things. So if you don't know already, I haven't really talked about this on my own channel that much, or maybe you've seen it somewhere else. Trippie has changed the title to his album once again. It was previously Live, Laugh, Love, Die,
I wonder why.
hashtag LLLD. Now it is hashtag JMN, which I
Why?
believe stands for Judge Me Now, is the new title. It should be.
I feel like the first one was better. I feel like Live, Love, Laugh, Die is a way better album name than Judge Me Now. But Judge Me Now does have a little more meaning, and I think that's what Trippie wanted. You know what I'm saying? He wanted the meaning behind this album. You know what I'm saying? Because people have been hating on Trippie really, really bad. So it makes sense why he's naming the album Judge Me Now, kind of. That kind of does make sense to me now, thinking about it. So I just need Trippie to stand on business, chat. Like 2025, I need Trippie to stand on business because, for one, he just be doing dumb stuff. But for two, he just get a lot of hate that he not supposed to. So he need to, prove the haters wrong with his album.
Same album, but just has another new name to it. But I'm not gonna lie, I did kind of like the LLLD title maybe a tad more, but also I think Judge Me Now could be a better title to bring in those listeners and maybe interest them in what Trippie might have to say on this album, you know? Since late December, I've been playing all of Trippie's new songs and music videos that he has released for us. All of them were throwaways, what I thought was for LLLD. Ho, Out of Here, Strikeout, Scream, Double.
And pretty much all these songs is pretty good. The best one probably is this one. This one I've been listening to a lot. But these two, these three right here in the middle ain't all that. But the two on the sides, them bitches decent. Gang and Ho, them straight.
Gang, all fire in my opinion. I still think that my favorites are Out of Here and Strikeout, but let me know if you guys are still bumping those or thought those songs were anything decent at all. I did react to them on my second channel though, if you guys missed out on that. And Trippie was also featured on Steve Aoki and Jessica Biel collab called Radio, which was this very like kind of basic pop song that Trippie repeats the chorus a lot, but you know what? It's actually like pretty solid. Jessica did all right. That was my first time hearing her, and it was an old Trippie song from like 2022 that they revamped into this pop song. So I'm sure Trippie got the bag for it. Earlier in March, Trippie did post to his Instagram story that the album was 95% done.
95% done. He said that like a week ago, 2 weeks ago. That means the album should be realistically dropping sometime in April, bro. Like soon, like beginning to mid-April, bro. We should be getting that Trippie album. I do think
that we have to wait for Trippie to finish the album, actually have a rollout, post more snippets. We'll see how many singles he does, etc. I'm hoping it's like a summer album or an album that we get a rollout to and drops, in the next few months if he's this close to getting it done. Trippie also had an important tweet, I think, the other day where he's...
Damn, I ain't gonna lie. Though no song of this album is the same, but like, it's a hit every song. I'm finna get real personal, though, in a real way. Finally! This is what we need Trippie to really talk about with his real life. I feel like a lot of times Trippie just be talking about anything in his songs. He's not really a lyrical rapper, but I think he need to include more important lyrics in his stuff, and I think his stuff would hit a lot more because his shit sound good. I could listen to Trippie all day, but sometimes I be like, damn, what is he talking about?
Damn, I ain't gonna lie though, no song on this album is the same, but like, it's a hit every song. That's really great to hear.
I'm excited.
I love the confidence, and I also love that Trippie is learning from his past albums that he has to have like a variety of sounds.
Yes,
really
like a four
track list, have attention to detail.
Like a Lil 3-4 was perfect.
Go all out in quality on this album for us. And he said, "I'm gonna get real personal though in a real way." So I'm interested to see how he's coming lyrically for the next album. The only post and snippet on his Instagram currently right now is this new untitled.
He took that down.
It's like a Pegasus, a love letter to you 3 type of track.
Yeah, and it's fire.
Snippet, I'll play it for you guys.
I don't change some, replace some.
That bitch
It
fire.
has a nice vocal stretch. I like Trippie's vocals and the beat and the sample. I think all of it has like a lot of potential. I think this is very solid. There's
Me
also
too. I
another
ain't
one
gonna lie.
because
I
I'm
fucked
filming
with
this
that
video a
snippet. He
couple
took
hours
it down for
ago
some
on
reason.
Wednesday night. That a hard ass snippet from the studio. I'll play this one for you guys as well.
Oh yeah.
So those are some
Heard that one a little
potential
bit.
album songs. The only thing that does suck about Trippie's snippets is he has so many past eras and just grails and snippets that have never dropped because Trippie,
Man.
at least for this album, has been working on it for a long time. He originally went from Life's a Trip 2, if you guys remember
Yeah.
that. Ended up releasing Genre Sad Boy with MGK, did the whole LLD kind of rollout thing, and then now he's on to a new album. And unfortunately, that means that a lot of songs get left in the past as
Yeah.
his ideas change and everything. But
Whole
I
bunch of
think I need
songs
to
is
start tapping
in
into
the vote
leaks like
now.
a little bit more, or by the time that this next album drops, maybe go on a leak binge after that. Now I did want to look at some Trippie tweets, and I'm not talking about this viral tweet where he says, to every B I'll do wrong, I'll
No,
do it
Trippie.
again,
That's so sloppy.
after he cheated on Coil Ray.
This is
That
why I don't like Trippie for. Why did you cheat on Koi? You just got her pregnant too, my boy. Like I was happy for them, bro. I'm like, okay, you feel me? He got her pregnant. You know what I'm saying? They lit, and he did that. I'm like, no, he supposed, bro. He just be doing some crazy.
absolutely crazy. I still think it's funny that that went viral, but I guess people enjoyed Trippie being toxic like Future. But seriously though, I did want to look at some tweets from Harold, who works with Trippie and is a producer, and he said that Trippie's comeback song finna shock everyone. No lie, this dude is unstoppable when he gets in his emotional bag.
Yes.
Facts. I wish I could post a snippet of this so bad. Like, it got real potential to be a #1 record if he gets blank blank blank, 3 different spaces there.
If he gets 3 on there. Who's 3 letters, y'all? I don't know. I hope it ain't MGK. I really hope it ain't.
On there, like, he plans to.
Please don't put MGK on this album. I'm not gonna lie, I did not fuck with Genre Sad Boy, bro. Please. I hope that's not MGK, chat. Cause that's what it's looking like, bro. Please don't put. Please. Cause sometimes Trippie be having some good songs and then you don't know who that feature is. Like, who is this feature, Trippie? You know what I'm saying? I hope it ain't MGK, chat. I'm not gonna lie. MGK not the worst, but it's like, personally, I don't want to see MGK on this album, bro. I don't.
Is trying to get a feature on this track, which fans have speculated that it's R&B singers such as her.
Okay.
Be SZA.
SZA, okay. SZA will be fire. I'm not gonna lie. SZA will be fire for Trippie. That would be a top tier feature, I feel like. He ain't got no feature like that since Drake. Probably like something just different. Like he usually get the same people.
Don't forget
in his
that
albums.
Uzi is potentially rumored to be on this album.
Okay. Uzi could be them 3 letters. That's what I prefer. You know what I'm saying? We need another Holy Smokes. You feel me? We ain't getting no Trippie and Uzi since Holy Smokes. And Trippie and Uzi is my favorite right now. You know what I'm saying? Him, Trippie, and Juice, my favorite artists of all time. But right now, Uzi and Trippie is keeping me alive, bro. It'd be amazing to see them drop a song together.
This would be the track that Uzi would feature on, since it's like the more emotional thing. I would assume like a female R&B singer would like complement that type of track more, but we'll see. Also, shout out to Red Files, but Harold also let us know that the song is titled Seems Like. So who knows? Maybe Seems Like is one of the singles that will get with a feature on it that has potential to be a fantastic Trippie song that is getting
We're
hyped
gonna
up.
see,
And
man.
then lastly, I thought there was some good fan interaction here. Shout out my boy Nemzi, and they're talking about Trippie's song selection, but he says as long as he picks the right songs, I know y'all are working hard. Hopefully it isn't like in a Love Letter to You 5 situation where Trippie leaves out so many good songs.
Yes, on Love Letter to You 5, I was confused, bro. Love Letter to You 5, he had me confused. Like, it was some songs that he, like, put snippets out for and did not drop, bro. I'm like, what the hell? And then some of the songs on there was not as good as the snippets. So I was just a little sick. But this album did have some good songs, like Last Days and, Thigh Motion. I can go on and on. This album is a little underrated, but it could have been better with some of the unreleased songs.
And also so many snippets, and the older version of the album was probably slightly better. Harold replies to that and says, we had to talk about that.
He's gonna listen more.
And that he's gonna listen more about that, which Harold, communicating like directly to Trippie. So yes, we appreciate it. Thank you, Harold. Also, Trippie understands where he went wrong in the past, which is just so great because he has so many songs and a huge catalog. And I just love that he hopefully will be like improving on a few like small mistakes or feedback.
Trippie, man, it's time to improve at this point in your career, Trippie.
Years. So yeah, it's got me excited for the album. Then at the bottom, he compares the Seems Like track to songs like Love Scars, Topanga, Underwater Fly Zone.
Okay.
Some of the most.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna speak on his albums ever again. Y'all cook me. But I will say that this is the best song he's ever created since Love Scars, Topanga, Underwater Fly Zone, Lee Ray, etc. It's very okay. I love all those songs in that list right there. Underwater Fly Zone. I love Love Scars. I love Topanga. So we gonna see.
Deepest, best tracks Trippie has ever created. So obviously this track that is coming out very soon, hopefully Seems Like is as great as these tracks. I mean, we need it, man. I'm really excited. And hopefully in the future I can make more updates and videos
like need
on this
is
album.
the word.
Judge Me Now, JMN is on the way. Thank you guys for watching all the way to the end of the video. Comment down below
if
you guys think